Alright, bro, we're taking it back to the basics of this one, right? I just finished up my workout, hit some shoulders and arms. I was watching this interview with Theo Vaughn, who's a comedian, and these rappers, Suicide Boys, small town, not really small town anymore, but they're these rappers, this duo that came out of Louisiana. Really, they talk about a lot of crazy shit, blasphemy, drug use, addiction, a lot of shit that I don't know if it's really talked about in music, but I would also say that it's not really talked about openly either. Is the fact that addiction and things of this nature, one, are real, but two, how to overcome these addictions, right? And the reason I feel like talking about this today is because I kind of had a realization while I was watching these motherfuckers speak about how far they've come. And this is something that stands the test of fucking time, dude. Is that you are only as big, as strong, and successful as you say you are. Now, obviously, you can't just say that you're fucking successful, right? You kind of do. You gotta fucking put your money where your mouth is, right? You gotta have the material assets or the material things in order to back up exactly what it is that you're claiming, right? To some, free time is success. To some, monetary value, money, how much money you got saved in your bank is success. Me personally, right? I think there's three components to success, right? First and foremost is love. And whether that be self-love, familial love, friendship love, and romantic love. Love is kind of an encompassing term to cover all of those areas, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I think that if you don't got anybody, right? You're alone. You're living this life, kind of going through it by yourself. That doesn't not make you successful, right? Like I said, self-love, acceptance. That's gonna cover or check off that box, right? But for me personally, the fact that I have a family, the fact that I have a wife, those are gonna be marks to success. Now, if I don't have any of those, does that mean I'm not successful? No, you fucking idiot. Like I said, there's a couple different things that'll check off those boxes. But for me, the pinnacle, the peak of love is gonna have those two things: spouse and children. First and foremost, because I need to pass on my DNA. And secondly, because the nuclear family is the nucleus. It's the web that holds society together. And the fact that I'm actively participating in that and contributing and giving that to society, reshaping society, since that's not what's really pushed anymore, brings me happiness. The second thing is going to be time, whether that's free time, however you spend that free time, right? Leisurely, vacation, doing your hobbies, whatever it is that you enjoy, making music, building programs, watching videos, creating content, whatever the case is, right? For me personally, I enjoy making these videos, and I also enjoy hitting the fucking gym. So combining the two together is just something that brings me joy and happiness. The third thing is, and a lot of people may not agree with this, is going to be money. And it's not necessarily money that brings you happiness, right? Money will never bring you happiness. No matter, if you're an unhappy person with money, you're just going to be an unhappy person with money. But what money does bring you is the ability to buy back your time, the ability to have experiences, and the ability to alleviate any financial stresses. Because more often than not, the stresses that burden the modern day man is going to be financial, right? The fact that groceries are too expensive because they don't have enough money. The fact that people don't have enough saved for retirement because they're going to have to work for the rest of their life. The fact that people can't go on vacation or go out and explore the world because you got to have money to do that. So to me, if I can achieve those three things, I'll be content. I'll be content with life. Not to say that I'm not content now, because I very much am. I'm very grateful for the life that I live. I'm very grateful for the blessings and struggles and stresses that I have in my life, because they're shaping me into the person that I need to be so that I can achieve all three of those things and check those boxes off. And once I achieve those three things, well, I don't even want to say once I achieve those three things, because life is it's a never-ending battle. But the pursuit of those three things is what's going to bring you happiness, peace, and content in this life. Now, again, money doesn't solve everything, right? Money is, if you're an unhappy person with money, if you're a miserable person with money, you're just going to be that. Money doesn't also make or break you, right? You could be somebody who's broke as fuck, but has loyalty, is a man of his word, and walks the walk, right? You can be the guy who walks the walk without money. Money doesn't make you real. Money doesn't make you. It really just breaks you and reveals exactly who you are and who you've always been. So I don't want anybody to take that message and be like, well, fuck, this guy's pushing materialism. No, you fucking idiot. What I'm saying is the pursuit of these things are what's going to bring you happiness and contentness in life, at least for me, right? This is just my perspective on life. And it's not necessarily the money itself, right? Obviously, it alleviates those things that I mentioned previously. But in order to achieve all three of these things, you got to have certain qualities and characteristics to achieve all three of these things, right? In order to attract somebody to build a life with and start a relationship with, right? You got to have personality. You got to be funny. You got to be charming. You have to be charismatic. You have to know how to talk to women, right? To approach them, and you have to have certain things you got to check off in order to attract the mate, and not only to attract the mate, but retain your mate. Have them trust you enough to depend on you, to provide for them. You have to have the ability to make yourself valuable so that you're compensated accordingly. And when it comes to money, right? A lot of people, especially nowadays, are entitled, right? They go to fucking college, get a 4-year degree, and they're like, oh, I want to be paid X amount of money for this job. And a lot of times, employers nowadays especially, college degrees are inflated, right? You don't necessarily need to have a degree to make money. And I kind of came to this conclusion because originally I wanted to be a clinical psychologist. And then I realized how much schooling it took to achieve that goal, and I said, fuck that, I'm not doing that shit, bro. I'm not wasting time, I'm not wasting money, I'm not putting myself in debt just so that I have maybe an opportunity to pursue something that I may enjoy. But also, all the information as far as psychology goes and philosophy is out on the internet for free. So obviously, I can't become a clinical psychologist just by, gathering information on my own free time. You have to have certain accolades and certain. You have to have the paperwork, bro, to become a psychologist. I just wasn't willing to invest in that, which is completely fine. All the information that I wanted and all the information I needed is available to me online, and thankfully, I have the discipline and energy and effort to gather all the information I need so that I can apply it to my own life, and also, see if I can evaluate people and see where I can help them out. Because all about people, bro. We're all about people. We're all about trying to help people become better than they were yesterday. So, in any case, I realized that the fucking college degree is inflated, right? Bachelor's isn't really worth much anymore. Bachelor's is an associate's. Master's is, if that, a bachelor's, right? So, and a lot of these fucking degrees that they're offering are pretty useless. Gender studies, fucking racism, like, people are fucking majoring in weird shit. Bad Bunny, musical philosophy, in cultural fucking appropriation. Like, bro, a lot of these degrees are fucking useless. And a lot of these people are wanting the government to pay off their debt with our tax dollars, and that's a whole nother conversation. But the point is instead of investing in school, instead of throwing money down that pit, I decided to invest my time and energy into the workforce so that I could build my resume and become a person who's so valuable that I can get compensated exactly what I would like to without having to really fight for it or argue for it, right? A lot of people are fucking conditional ass people who say, oh, well, I'll do this if I get compensated this, right? I'll do that if I get paid this much extra, or I'll do that if I have this title, right? And a lot of people got it backwards, bro. You need to fucking be, nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything, bro. You're the one out here trying to fucking find something, trying to become somebody or become this or that, and get compensated this amount. But for what, bro? What the fuck? What makes you so special, right? The reality is a lot of people who think they're special really aren't. Everybody has, and it's not anybody's fault, bro. We all have these. We're all living these lives, and the internet has connected us so much that it's kind of thrown the facade of being special out the door. Which everybody's special in their own way. Don't get me wrong, but you're not so different from your neighbor. You're not so different from your neighbor, bro. So don't be a conditional ass motherfucker. Don't be a conditional ass bitch. If you want something in life, if you want to get paid a certain amount you want to get paid a certain dollar amount, or you want to get compensated X amount of money, you need to be the person who's willing to become the person who's deserving of X amount of money, of X title. You need to become the person who is unarguably deserving of said position or said dollar amount. Become so valuable that you become undeniable. Become undeniable, bro. That's the fucking message. Become undeniable. A lot of motherfuckers are just entitled, self-centered, complaining ass bitches, dude. Become undeniable and go claim what's yours, bro. Because this world, this life, it's all too short, man. A lot of people are so afraid to go out and try and, put effort into something because they're afraid of failure. And I don't know about you, but the only time I've become better is when I've failed. And I failed a lot, bro. I'll be the first to tell you I've failed at a lot of things, and I'm gonna continue to fail. Failure is you're one failure away from success. I'll tell you that. And you're never gonna reach that. You're never gonna reach that fucking position. You're never gonna reach that fucking check mark. You're never gonna reach that next step unless you keep trying, bro. Keep fucking trying. Get up every day. Get the fuck out of bed. Get up to fight another day. Get up to get through another day. Just keep going, dude. Keep putting one foot in front of the other, and I promise you it's gonna pay off. No matter what situation you're in, if you think you got it fucking bad, shit, I mean, they say that it gets worse before it gets better, so, you think you got it bad today, just wait till tomorrow, bro. Just wait till tomorrow. But you know what? The good thing is that you have another opportunity to fix your situation. You have another opportunity to see the bright side. You have another opportunity to water the grass, because the grass is green where you water it, bro. So that's my little fucking 2 cents for the day. If you don't agree, you don't got to. But if you do agree, give the video a thumbs up. I gotta get home, shower up. I'll see you motherfuckers tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.